Once there was a famous painter who lived in a busy city. People from all around would come to see his art, always praising his work. But one day, the painter began to wonder, do people really love my art, or do they just say nice things to my face? Do they criticize my work when I'm not around? Feeling unsure, the painter decided to find out. Early the next morning, he placed one of his best paintings at a busy street corner. Next to it, he left a note that said, "If you find any mistake in this painting, put a mark on it." When he returned that evening, he was shocked and saddened. The painting was covered with marks. It seemed like everyone had found something wrong with it. The painter was so discouraged that he took the painting home quietly, feeling defeated. This experience hurt him deeply, and he lost his passion for painting. He even stopped meeting people and withdrew from the world. One day, while wandering around in his sadness, the painter met a monk known for his wisdom. Sensing something was wrong, the monk asked, "What troubles you?" The painter shared his story, explaining how all the marks on his painting had made him lose confidence in his art. The monk listened carefully, then said, "Let's try something different. Go back to that same street corner with another painting, but this time change the note." Following the monk's advice, the painter placed a new painting at the same spot. This time, the note read, "If you find any mistake in this painting, correct it." That evening, the painter returned with the monk to see what had happened. To his surprise, the painting was untouched. No one had made a single correction. Confused, the painter asked the monk, "Why didn't anyone fix the mistakes?" The monk smiled and said, "It's easy for people to find faults, but very few know how to fix them. Most people are quick to criticize, but few can actually improve what they point out." He added, "There's no use in seeking feedback from those who only want to point out mistakes without offering real help." The problem wasn't with your painting, but with asking for advice from people who don't have the wisdom or skill to see its true value. The painter thought about the monk's words and felt lighter. He realized that his self-worth didn't depend on everyone's opinion. Encouraged by this new understanding, he returned to his studio and began painting again, doing what he loved without worrying about unnecessary criticism. The moral of this story reflects a common truth in life. When we are on the path to progress or success, there will always be people who try to pull us back. No matter how well we perform, they will focus on finding flaws in us or our work. Yet these same people often lack the ability to do things better than us or even offer helpful solutions. It is part of human nature for some to criticize or bring others down, often out of jealousy, insecurity, or simply because it is easier to point out mistakes than to offer support. If we start listening to these negative voices, it can hold us back and stop us from achieving our goals. The lesson here is clear. Don't let the opinions of those who are not capable of improving or helping you derail your journey. Turn your back to unnecessary criticism and keep moving forward. Surround yourself with people who genuinely want to help you grow. And remember that true progress comes from focusing on your own path and not being swayed by those who can only point out problems without offering real solutions.